We need to talk about summer camp. So over the past couple of years, we've been going up to Hume Lake for summer camp. While we have loved our time up there, there's been a growing concern about the cost of summer camp. We have expressed these concerns for the past 3 or 4 years with Hume Lake directly, but the price keeps increasing. Last year, the price increased again, and we made a choice to cover the cost of camp so more students would be able to experience camp. I'll talk a little bit more about how much we covered in just a second. Essentially, Hume Lake was charging us one price, and we charge our students a different, lower price. So every time a student signed up for camp, Cross City paid the difference out of our budget. The price difference was even more pronounced when a scholarship was given. We want to continue to be generous, and we never want money to be a barrier between a student experiencing camp and ultimately experiencing Christ's love. Last year, Hume Lake charged $665 per junior high and high school camper. This does not include the price of our leaders to go or the price of transportation, which is a significant cost. We only charged $595, still a lot of money, so we took a $70 hit every time a student registered. Well, a couple of months ago, we got word that Hume Lake would be increasing their prices again by a substantial amount. They raised their price to camp to just shy of $800 per camper. Once again, this is before transportation costs. If we included transportation and leader costs, we would have had to charge families around $850 per camper. We didn't feel right about passing all those costs on to you and asking families to pay that. We also could not continue to artificially decrease the cost of camp. This is not a wise use of our church's budget and not being a good steward of the money God has placed under our care. So, we made the difficult choice to not return to Hume Lake this summer. But don't think that camp is canceled or that we're not doing anything in place of Hume Lake. This summer, both our junior high and high school students will be going down to CIY, which stands for Christ in Youth, a camp held down in Southern California. They're on different weeks because each week is tailored to either junior high or high school students. CIY is a high energy and impactful camp held on the campus of Biola University. They have amazing speakers, worship, wild games, and it will be an unforgettable week. This is actually the camp that myself, Zach, and Keaton went to when we were students in high school, and we used to take our high school group to CIY as recently as 2016. Not only does CIY offer an incredibly fun week with games, incredible worship, a lot of different dynamic speakers, they also focus on discipleship. While their theme changes year to year, the foundation of their message every year doesn't change. They prepare students and leaders for what they call kingdom work. They put it like this: a kingdom worker is a Christian who uses whatever sphere of influence he or she has to proclaim the message of Jesus by using their gifts, abilities, and relationships to advance the kingdom. They always do a great job of balancing the fun with the spiritual. Our junior high group will be heading down to CIY on June 26th and return on June 30th. That's a Monday through Friday. Along with the fun things that CIY has planned for us, we'll also be spending an afternoon at a local water park, which is included in the cost. Imagine a water park mixed with the obstacles from Wipeout. It's going to be an incredibly fun time. Our high school group will be heading down to CIY on July 10th and return on July 15th. That one is Monday through Saturday, one day longer than junior high. For high school, we'll be spending one afternoon at the beach, and on a different day, we will be taking a trip to Knott's Berry Farm. Both of these activities are included at no additional cost. Just a quick note, CIY is held at Biola University, which is a Christian university down in La Mirada. This is a closed campus over the summer with 24-hour security, and we have never had any sort of safety issues in all of our years going to this camp. We know college campus can sound intimidating, but rest assured, it is incredibly safe. So, we started this video talking about the cost of Hume Lake, but we haven't mentioned the cost of CIY yet. Even with the extra activities that we're doing and the added cost of transportation down to Southern California, junior high summer camp will cost $499 and high school will cost $549. This is cheaper than we charged last year and significantly cheaper than the $800 we would have had to charge to return to Hume Lake. We will still have fundraisers and scholarship money available because we know that even $500 is still a lot of money. We are still committed to never letting money stand in the way of student going to camp. We will also have an opportunity for families to donate to our scholarship fund in the coming months, so be on the lookout for that as well. Sign-ups for this camp will open Sunday, February 19th. A $100 deposit holds your spot and your final balance isn't due until the week before camp. We know for some families, this is a big change and there is some hesitation, but this has been an ongoing discussion with our team for the past couple months now. We have tried to prayerfully consider all of our options, and we are excited to be heading back to CIY this summer. We fully believe that this will be a great step for all of our students in their spiritual journey, while also trying to provide a more financially viable option for families. All right, we know this has been a long video with a lot of information, but we felt this was the best way to communicate such a big change. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. We are incredibly excited for this summer because we know that God is going to continue to move in a powerful way, no matter where camp is held. We hope and pray that you will join us.